DCW.
Sit back, enjoy the ride. We're on our way. One track, no turning back. Forget yesterday. Unknown destination, aiming for the sky. So high, so high, so high. Killing frustration. We're doing it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. Charge up, you're the battery that keeps me awake. Reload under your control before I break. Killing frustration, have to do it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to...
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to H2P for DCW. Hello, Sam. Hello, Dave. Hello, everybody else watching tonight. Get ready for a crazy evening of wrestling digitally with the DCW members, made up of Distractions Media and Distractions Media podcasting fictional characters. All right, here we go. First up, it is Emma Nowicki versus Sabrina in a big match. It is a House of Horrors match, and what this means is they will start in the back, fight their way more or less into the arena, and when they enter the arena, their cage will come down, and that will be the beginning of the proper match. So here we go. Sam, be our manager. Nice. A little late for that right at the minute. All right, here we go. Well, that was weird. Double start. Yay, good job, Sabrina. So here we go. The two of them about to lock up out in the back. Remember, this goes on out back. And then it will move into the arena area and eventually onto the ring. And when the ring is there, the cage will lower, and that will be the start of the official match. All right, Sabrina taking her time, working her way through Emma early on. This is for the Internet Championship. A title that Sabrina has held twice now and has consistently been able to be thereabouts, at least so far. She so far has been in control of this match. Emma struggling a bit, trying to deal with Sabrina, but now a couple of elbows there. She takes her over a little bit, throws her into that case, and you immediately see Sabrina get back up and able to fight back straight away. Ooh, elbow to the midsection hits Sabrina. Another one. Now Emma looking to do damage. Throws her into that garage door-like entrance. Smashes her onto the concrete. Ouch. Now picks her back up. Interviews going on in the background. Elbow catches Sabrina hard on the nose there. Ooh. Takes her down with a nice move. Picking her back up. Now, can Emma actually do enough damage at this point? Well, she runs John Cena every which way and didn't see him. Sabrina with an elbow. Comes back in and throws Emma across the room. She lands hard on the concrete. Sabrina trying to recover a bit. After the beating she's taken, she closes in but doesn't actually do anything, and Emma catches her. Emma now dragging her and then launches her into the wall there, stomping on her. Now she's got her up. Atomic drop smashes her into the concrete. Punches landing though. Sabrina looking to take control here. Smashes the knee. And now an arm bar of all things on the concrete. Can't think that's very exciting. Or very deadly, but long term might be helpful in this match. Sabrina picks Emma up. They lock up. Kick to the midsection by Emma. And then a big cutter takes her out. Now, for those of you that may not know, Emma Nowicki comes from Fate of Heroes Season 3. She was a character played by Runa. Big leg drop onto her forehead. Sabrina in trouble. Smash down to the mat one more time. Or the cement one more time. There's no mat there. Oh, and then smashed her face into the concrete as well. Can Sabrina recover in time to gain her wits? Or will Emma take advantage of this and be able to get the victory positioning she wants, which is to get to the arena? Seems to be dragging Sabrina that way. But Sabrina fighting back. They're now fighting in a interview area in the back. Whoa, rams her into that sign. Turns that ugly Raw sign around. Chasing yet another wrestler away. Big elbow there, and another one connects. And a third. Now working them back to the ring, or back to the area by the trucks there, but instead gets blocked at the interview area again. Comes in and throws her hard into the concrete wall. Big strike lands. Now, oof, drops an elbow. Now she's just punching Sabrina in the back, using her strength to take control of the match. Sabrina trying to fight out of this, but Emma just running her ragged across every piece of everything. Picks her up. Now she's got her up, and she's going to drop her. Oh, my goodness. Walking towards the front, though, but Sabrina attacks her, throws her into the steps. Down she goes. They've made it back into the ring area. Remember, when they get into the ring, there will be a cage, and the winner has to climb out to claim the title. Sabrina took up the brunt of the damage in the back, but can she now take advantage of Emma? Still, as you note, no referees at this point quite yet. Although I think they're sending one to the front now. They will come down when the match officially starts. But right now, it's just basically a slugfest. There he is. And into the ring goes Sabrina and Emma. So here we go. The match gets started with a cage. Strikes to the back, sends Sabrina reeling. Emma now working on the advantage she's had pretty much for the last 10 minutes. Strike to the back again, wobbling Sabrina. But Sabrina picks her up. Sidewalk slam. Emma reeling herself now. Can either of these ladies take advantage of the cage which surrounds them? Yeah, it just appeared. Spooky. Big clothesline by Sabrina. A boot to the face. Misses on that connection, though. Drop kick sends Sabrina to the mat. Kick to the forehead. One to the lower back now. Working on the arm, stretching it out. Yanking as hard as she can to try and loosen it out. Make it harder for Sabrina to climb this cage. Remember, there are only 2 ways out of this. You can't pin your opponent. You cannot make them submit. You have to get out of the cage either over the top or through the door. As you can see, there is... No, maybe there was a count. I didn't think there was a count here. Guys, come on now. Sabrina comes in. Big clothesline connects there. Slash chop. Oof, another one hits Sabrina. Sabrina's struggling throughout this match. The champion's been in trouble pretty much 90% of this match, I would say. Strike. And then misses on the second connection. Gets her down there and neck breaker. Oh no, they are pinning. Okay, so I lied when I said they can't pin. I guess I can pin and submit. There you go. What do I know? Oh, and there we go. A Russian leg sweep takes Emma out. What will Sabrina do with her? Now she's got the advantage for the first real solid time since the back. Cannot follow it up. Emma able to elbow her way out of that. Chop catches Sabrina. Throws her into the corner. Oh, over the ropes and into the fence. That side wall of the cage. Yeah, true enough. But in the WWE, it seems to be usually it's just them climbing out. That seems to be the only ending. This is the first time I've noticed they've actually counted. She drops down, turns her around now, throws her against the ropes and backbreaker on the knee. Pin attempt here. 1. 2 ladies back in the middle. Emma gets her leg sweep, takes Sabrina down again. Mocking by Emma. Probably not the best decision at this point in the match. And Emma got paid for that. Oh, but an elbow comes back out. Yeah, well, you know. Kurt just said, well, that's because they forgot that part. Lol. Now flashy enough. Not flashy enough as it was. Yeah, fair enough. Although they don't really do these kind of cage matches that much anymore anyway. They've turned Hell in the Cell into the cage match. Strikes coming in hard. Now takes Emma, throws her into the other opposite ropes. Big elbow catches her. Sabrina suddenly in charge now. Smashes her in on the arm. Goes for the pin. 1. Oh, both sides only getting 1 so far. Tells you how used I am to the Hell in the Cell. The fact that the cage just goes around the ring confused me for a minute. Down she goes. Sabrina able to fire back. Now she gets her in that hook suplex. Kick to the back. Sabrina's going up. She's halfway to freedom. Looking to get her foot together while Emma gets herself back together. She's going to catch her, and does. But Sabrina doesn't lose necessarily to that, but does get a Russian leg sweep as Emma does take back control. Now it's Emma's turn to try and escape the cage. She's working. Oh, but instead she dives and misses Sabrina. That miss cannot be great. Well, they do have steel bar ones too. They have the blue ones, especially in the WWE, but they don't use them too much. They use this style occasionally, but very occasionally. It's more common, I think, in smaller federations. Up she goes. Emma is halfway out of the cage. She just has to crawl the other half down. She's trying to get a leg free, but Sabrina's up there. She's caught her. Hits her again. And again, now she's yanking on the leg, trying to pull her back. She's got her back again. Ooh, strikes on the hand. Misses on that connection. Oh, and then Emma connects, but then misses again. Now they're both missing. They're too far away from each other. They're just swinging wildly. They just cannot seemingly move close enough in their precarious predicament. This, oh, but then she catches her, rams her face into the cage. Oh, but then Sabrina returns the favor, knocks her down. This is awesome. This is awesome. Sabrina going up. She's free and clear. She's at the top. Is she going to climb down the other side? Is Emma going to stop her? Emma's looking to get up there to put an end to this. It's like Castle of Mario. Sabrina's halfway down. She's just has to jump. Emma can't get up there quick enough. She can't chase her, and Sabrina wins. Sabrina retains the Internet Championship. Thanks to outlasting Emma. Big match, big victory. Opening match. Craziness, as you can imagine, but nonetheless, Sabrina comes out on top in this topsy-turvy event. Good job, but you didn't pin her. It's WWE rules, Kurt. I can't change that. Actually, nobody pinned anybody. They got one count the whole time. But there she is. Sabrina retains the title. Emma distraught in the ring, but certainly gave it a good fight. And next up, we have the British Union versus Cat 50,000 and Cheeky, the Unprofessionals. This is a match which has taken place previously. These two teams do not like each other. It's been broiling over for the last little while, and it's coming to a head. Again, that's because you can blame the WWE. They're the ones that started that process back in the 80s. I mean, I remember the big controversy when Orndorff and Hulk decided to do a cage match where they climbed out and landed at the exact same time. So that put the title on the line or something. I think that's what led to Macho Man winning it. I can't remember exactly. On Main Event, Saturday's Main Event. Once upon a time. So that's always been sort of a WWE stipulation with these cage matches. I think the WCW/NWA had different rules. All right, here we go. Tag Team Championships on the line here. Yeah, no, I get it. And it makes sense to me, but that's not how they play it for whatever reason. Which basically is why they invented Hell in a Cell. And then they break that one all the time, so. Because effectively, that's what Hell in a Cell is. All right, here comes B and Phoenix, the British Union. Their first real chance at a title in a few months. These ladies have championship pedigree running through their blood. So they will want a victory tonight against the team that has held the championship for more days than any other team or individual in DCW. here they come. Cat 50,000 and Cheeky, the unprofessionals. Go British Union. You're gonna hear this song a lot tonight, not gonna lie. Well, maybe not, because the other two don't come out to that, so there you go. I don't think I didn't use Devin's smooth jazz intro. Oh, dumb. I forgot I have new intro music for him, so I just gave him the Unprofessionals song again. Whoops. I'll correct that next time. Yeah, their tag team's fun. Alright, here we go. Unprofessionals, holders of the ladies tag team belts since back in the spring.
Women's tag team, the phenomenal one, Nicole, the Queen Bee, on the way to the ring. The phenomenal one, Nicole, and the Queen Bee, the Union. The phenomenal one, Nicole, the Queen Bee.
Just in case you didn't know.
And their opponents, they are the Women's Kitty and Caitlin Varsity Club.
All right. Some might say they are getting a little arrogant. Some might say that they are hard-bitten champions. Either way, they've got their work cut out for them tonight. The British Union are going to give them all that they can, and it will be Phoenix facing Cat to start the match. They lock up immediately in the center of the ring. Cat drives Phoenix back. Referee gonna have to break this one up. Pushes Cat out of there. They break up. Oh, but then Cat just comes in with a big clothesline that knocks Phoenix right off her feet. Phoenix does avoid that connection, though, does come in with a high knee that does connect on Cat. Now, oof, Phoenix takes her down. Now she's working on the arm, stretching it out, trying to get her ready for her submission move that she uses to great effect. One that Cat lately has been taking herself. And now she's got her up in that standing suplex, and down Cat goes. Phoenix tags in her partner, B now in. These two, when they are working together, are a very, very good tag team, and they do have a lot of success between the two of them, both individually and as a team. B comes in with high knees that connect. Kurt says Phoenix needs a little red with her outfit. Yeah, probably, hey. Picked up on her shoulders now, dropped guillotine off of the top rope. Missed on that kick. Punch to the back on Cat. Now B's got her up. Measuring her. Takes her, throws her into the ropes. And as she comes back over, it looked like Phoenix was going to do a duck under. But instead, B just clotheslines Cat. Cat in trouble here. She needs to probably go for a tag at this point. She gets a slam in. She is moving over towards Cheeky. She tags in. I'm actually surprised. They don't typically tag when they're over on that side of the ring, but there you go. Cheeky throws B into the corner, follows it up, but then gets elbowed right in the face, and then a drop kick for good measure. B controlling this one, no matter who seems to be in. Throws her into her own corner. Missed on those high knees, though. That could be trouble. This would have been a good opportunity for B to tag out and bring Phoenix in quickly. But instead, Cheeky's got the advantage. B comes in with a big European uppercut that catches Cheeky. Now, punch to the small of the back. Moves her over to the corner, but an elbow by Cheeky gets her out of trouble. Now, can she follow up, or Will she go tag? She grabs a hold of B, moving her away from Phoenix and away from tagging out. Rolls her over. This is what they're so good at, isolating and dominating. And Cheeky is as good at this as Cadaver is. Big knee using B's own move against her, but then Cheeky gets elbowed. And down she goes. B has an opportunity to maybe get a tag should she want it. Stomps on her though, and she's rubbing it in front of Cat, just making Cheeky eat shin. Up, and a Hurricane Rana sends Cheeky down. Cat tried to tag her partner, but B able to stop that briefly. Now Cat's in. Catches B. Takes her over with a quick snap suplex. B trying to crawl over towards Phoenix, but gets cut off. Slams her hand into the mat. Drops a knee right on top of the bridge of her nose. B's in big trouble. She needs a tag. Little reverse kick coming up with a hip attack right here. And it connects. B down and out. Cat in good shape. Celebrating maybe a little early. Picks B up, but B playing a bit of possum. Arm drag takedown there. Pushes Cat, but then Cat regains herself and her self-control. Big launch cross body. And then another takedown by B, trying to get... Feels odd cheering for the British Union. I know, right? That's what happens when you become the favorites. Big arms connecting, then a big back heel kick catches Cat. Cat now in trouble. Cat locked into those scissors. B trying to wear her down. Oh no! Taken over with the armbar. But B able to fight out. She needs a tag. She needs to get her partner back into this match if she's got any chance. Cat picking her up, slams her down. B rolls away at the last second, but instead of going for her partner, just trying to recover, fails in that, and that allows Cheeky to get tagged in. This is not good. She's up. It's the Doomsday Device. Bam! Connecting. Count commencing. 1, 2, 3. And the Unprofessionals hold the titles against the British Union in rather dominating fashion. My. Phoenix and B, their stroke of rough luck in championship matches continues. B just never made the attempt to tag out. And because of that,
Here are your winners, and still the Women's Tag Team Kitty and Caitlin Varsity Club.
the longest reigning champions in DCW continue to hold the belts. And yeah, I was very confused by Phoenix just standing there. She didn't even try to break up the pin, which is just bizarre, because sometimes they'll come in over and over and over again. Makes you wonder if there's a little bit of hostility between those two. All right, next up, it is the grudge match. Devin versus the Brawler. This match came about 2 weeks ago when the Unprofessionals attacked the Brawler backstage after his match, and then the Brawler called Devin out. So far, it's not been a great series of matches for the Brawler, as he lost last week with Goose against Rob and Ross. So he will want to get back in the win column here, especially if he wants to move on from challenging Devin, which I'm pretty sure he'd love to challenge for a title at some point. But right now, we're dealing with Devin. Like I said, I meant to put his smooth jazz on, but I forgot, so we get more Unprofessional music. And his entrance is so long, that you get a lot of unprofessional music. All right, here he comes.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 255 pounds, Devin.
All right, Devin coming to the ring. Crowd less into his stick than usual. We'll have to see if he can hold up his end of the bargain, having poked the bear. Is it going to be Devin getting a quick victory, or is it going to be the brawler coming out on top? We're about to find out, because here comes the brawler.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the brawler, Jonathan Williams.
Been a bit of a grudge situation for the brawler and the unprofessionals. You have to wonder what to make of it, especially with Kurt and Dave and their problems with them as well. We saw Goose team up and actually save the brawler 2 weeks ago on Blast, and then team up with him in a tag team match. So we'll have to see whether this is a sign of a new faction arising, or if we're just seeing a attempt by some of the DCW members to maybe take some of these belts away from the unprofessionals, who have been very much dominant in all divisions. Big drop kick right out of the gate by Devin. Missed on that kick, though. The brawler stood up immediately, but missed on that strike, and then down he goes. Kick by Devin there, sends the brawler over. It has not been a good start for the brawler in this match. A knee lift catches him, or a knee catches him, I should say. Stood up, chop to the face. Strike there, and another. And then a reverse kick connecting. The brawler just getting absolutely waylaid. Down he goes. The damage is definitely being done here. I don't know what the heck's happened, but the brawler's just taking a trouncing right out of the get-go by Devin. Into the ropes, and a punch to the back, and another. Down goes the brawler. He does finally reverse out of that issue. Knee to the back. Catches Devin there. Strike. But then Devin standing up picks him up while the brawler was kind of reaching for his lower back. Kick to the back of the head there. Now pinning attempt. One. Not enough. Not by a long shot. But still a little bit tense already. Devin thrown into the ropes, comes bouncing across twice now. And a third time, but Devin able to bounce up. Brawler trying to make some headway, but Devin comes in, drop kick to the back. Brawler stood up. And then Devin gets picked up. He's in a torture rack. That leads to a slam. Pinning attempt. One. Referee a bit out of position there. Only got a 1 count, though, regardless. Brawler looking to do more damage. Crowd behind him. Stomp to the hand, and again. Third time. Another pinning attempt. One. Brawler unable to get that one either. Brawler picks up Devin. Looking at him. Throws him into the corner hard. Devin bounding out of that one, though. And then out of the ring as the Brawler takes him out into a territory he's a bit more familiar with. Picks up Devin here. Now he's got a chance to possibly do some more damage. Bounds him on the apron. I remember when that was Mark Maro's TKO finisher. Yeah. Strikes come in. Thrown back into the ring, though, by Devin. Devin back in quickly. This match, which looked like it was going to go very quickly, has suddenly picked up. Boot to the face. Catches the Brawler. Down he goes. Turns him over. Ooh, boot to the throat, and down goes the Brawler. Is this the start of the end of the line? Picks him up. Brawler dazed. Knee connects. Pinning attempt. And he gets the pin. The Brawler with another loss, and Devin gets the victory. Probably his first one in a while on the singles scene. That's gotta hurt. Brawler just had control, but again, outside the ring, everything kind of went funny. And when they got back in, it all fell apart. And within one kick to the throat, the Brawler was toast. And Devin picks up the victory for the Unprofessionals. That's their second win of the evening. SU squash match is not looking good. Yeah, it's been a rough one. All right, next up, speaking of the Unprofessionals, it's an all-unprofessional Triple Crown Championship match between Rob and Ross Boyd. A match that came about because Rob was able to win a number one contenders match to get this shot. This is Rob's first chance at regaining this title in a few months. An opportunity which he would love nothing better to do than to win this one, even with a stablemate on the line here. But here we go. Keep in mind the men's tag team match, their belts are not under competition tonight.
And is for the Triple Crown Championship.
All right, first out it is Rob. A challenger approaching. He may be the jester on the ramp, but in the ring, he is all business. Go away? Yeah, this one's a hard one to pick if you're not positive for the Unprofessionals.
That is one seriously hideous outfit.
Mm-hmm. And there he is already. And now the champion about to come out. Here comes Ross. The only SU member not to spray paint the front of a belt. He likes that booty too much. Rip some quads. Nice. We have the best doctors around. They don't get injured. I don't know if you've noticed. Except for Austin. All right. Ross coming out. Ready to show what he's made of, the Triple Crown champion. All right. So these two sides about to lock up. And here we go. Let's turn it over to the ring announcer.
Introducing the challenger from Connecticut, weighing in at 301 pounds, the Jester, Rob. Introducing the champion from New Hampshire, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Triple Crown champion, Ross Malcolm Boyd.
I still find it funny that I can get his full name in, but I can't get, like, names like Sabrina. It's just so dumb. Or, you know, some of the other ones. All right, here we go. Triple Crown title up for grabs here. Which member of the Unprofessionals gonna win? Ross and Rob locking up immediately, and Rob with a belly to belly just immediately out of the gate. Misses on that kick though. Ross throws him into the corner. He bounces back out. Ross using his skills with domination with his hands, his feet. He is a submission specialist, someone who understands the technical points of the game much better than most, and certainly better than Rob. Rob, though, the big power move man, is definitely working his magic so far. Blocked that kick, elbow drop onto the leg, and now throws him into that second rope and just drops him down. Comes down hard with a knee, though. Boot in, sends Ross down, grabbing his leg, picks him back up. Strike comes in. Quick knee to the stomach. And now working on him, taking him down now. Thrown into the ropes. Rob bounces back, but he takes a knee to the midsection. Challenger in trouble here. Now it's a dragon sleeper, but he lets him go. Punishing move. He's holding him up while booting him in the chest. Down Rob goes again. Ross standing on him, kicking him again. Champion doing all he can to wear Rob out. Rob rolls out of the ring, realizing he needs to get back some control. And does, as he takes Ross down, who may have been celebrating just a wee bit early. Drops his knee onto the mat. Comes in for the pin. One. Not quite. The champion not going to go out that easily. Dave go out there and hit him both with a chair. Big clothesline connecting. Boot to the midsection. Now he's looking to pick him up, and he does. Takes him up, and then down, slamming him back to the mat. Kick comes in, connecting, and an elbow dropped into the small of the back. Ross in trouble. pinning attempt. 1. For those of you who may or may not know, Ross is the writer of Save Point Mix, the song that was the theme song for our charity stream in 2017. And down goes Rob. Picks him back up. Actually didn't just write it, he wrote it, he produced it, he played the music, he sang the music, he did everything. Kick to the stomach, followed up, and now he's got him again. There it is. It's the yes kick combination. Now, this usually leads to the label lock, and down he goes. Label lock applied, but too close to the ropes, I think. Not so far. Rob hasn't been able to reach him, but now he fights his way out. Picks Ross up. He's got him where he wants him. Takes him down hard, splashing him to the canvas. Oh, Rob taking down Ross. Coming flying out here. Ross tries to get him, but misses. Slammed to the mat. Boot to the back of the head. Rob in control. You can't see me. It's 5-knuckle shuffle time, baby. And it connects. Is that the end of this match? Here's the pin. Referee 1, 2, 3, and it is the end. Rob is your new Triple Crown champion. Ross tried to overcome it, but unable to do so. Gave everything he could, but his partner in the Unprofessionals took the better of that one. And Ross, acknowledging his stablemate, raises his arm in victory. The new champion is Rob. Wow, the matches are fast tonight. Yeah, they kind of are. I don't think they all will be, but yeah, definitely some of these are. Here's another one of those grudge matches between the D&D originals, or the surviving members, and the Pack. Two teams who have had a big grudge to share between the two of them. To be fair, part of that is because we don't have as many matches tonight. Sabrina's match basically took up 3 match slots. So that will have something to do with it, but not all to do with it. Also, the fact that there's not a lot of stipulation matches in this particular PPV. They seem to take up a lot more time. All right, speaking of stipulations, this is a tornado match, as both teams will be in the ring right from the get-go. The Pack has gotten the better of the originals on a couple of occasions, but the originals have shared the pain back. So now it's a question of which team will get
to the ring at a combined weight of 772 pounds. Alpha Wolf and Jack Walker, the Wolf Pack.
which team can actually get the advantage here and actually maybe put an end to this rivalry. Again, for those of you who may be joining us without necessarily the background, these two gentlemen, Corbin and Jax, are characters from the podcast The Pack. Jax is a Minotaur. Boy, I had to take a second to remember what exactly race he was. And they are both were creatures as well. So, in the pack, obviously. Here comes the D&D originals, Chris and Austin.
At a combined weight of 504 pounds, the Horseman, Austin, and Christopher, the Professor, the original.
Austin and Chris both wanting to gain the victory here for their squad. Would love nothing more than to take a little frustration out on the pack. We'll have to see how that works out for them. All right, here we go. Jax always seems to be too big for the camera. All right, Corbin versus Austin. Tie up immediately, and of course the other two just jump in. I don't know why they went off because, well, this is Texas Tornado. You don't need to. Chris locking up with Jax takes him down immediately. Meanwhile, Corbin getting the advantage of Austin, just tars him right in the face there. Then just takes him down with a quick Hurricane Rana. Let's go. Oh, who cares? They both suck. Nice one, Kurt. Oh, Austin taking it over again. Chris tries to hurt Jax, and Jax just whomps him. Of course, these four men have been fighting in singles and in tag team matches against one another, and on Blast recently more or less came up with equal amounts of victories and defeats, so we'll have to see how this goes. Jax getting a boot to the face. Chris comes in, smacks him one. A Minotaur versus a Horseman. Yep. It's true. A Cowman versus a Horseman. Kick to the back of the knee. Down he goes. Chris stands up Jax. Grabs his head, but Jax boots him now. A pinning attempt by Corbin in the ring, but couldn't make it work. Jax gets blocked, and he finally gets clotheslined down. And meanwhile, Austin gets thrown out of the ring by Corbin. So both of these men, or all four of these men, are outside the ring fighting it out. Chris now lining up Jax, sets him up and comes back around, and then a crazy European uppercut, sorry, not elbow. Then he throws him into the ring post. And again, oh my goodness, Jax, surprised he's not bleeding after that one. Chris working on him. Austin fighting away from Corbin, finally taking some control back in this match. But Chris, his partner, has been fighting Jax pretty much at an even pace. Jax finally with a big drop kick knocks Chris off his feet. The match must end in the ring. That's the only condition here. Taken down again. Now Austin down in the ring again. Both members of the pack up. This would be an opportune time to go for the pin, Corbin. But he fails to do it, and he gets reversed on by Austin. Jax throws Chris over in the apron and then just elbows him right in the forehead. Now Jax is making his way back in the ring. Austin's still working on Corbin. These four men have divided up, and that's the way it's going to stay, apparently. Wheelbarrow slam under Chris. And Jax working on him. That has worked quite well for him in the past. Austin trying to go for the pin, but Jax blocked it. Now Austin picks him up, hooked him and takes him down. And then again. Will he do it a third time? Yes, he does. And down goes Jax. Corbin trying to move towards Austin, misses. Chris tries to intervene and takes him down. Jax now fighting Austin, who's getting the worst of that deal. Chris working hard on Corbin. Over Jax goes. Corbin picked up, and down he goes as Chris works on him. Oh, the referee goes down in a bit of a heap. Chris grabbing the back of his thigh, his hamstring area not moving. And now it's Austin's turn to taste the canvas as he is wheelbarrow slammed by Jax. Jax gets him up again. It's another one. They're in trouble now. Tied up. Picked up. Slammed in conjunction. The original's in rough shape, but Austin trying to fight out of it. He takes a headbutt and goes down. Chris in trouble. Bridge suplex. But he fights out of it. Elbows out of it. And then a big European uppercut connects. But is he going to help his partner? No, he's focused in on Corbin. Meanwhile, Austin is down in the middle of the ring. Jax picks him up. Is he setting him up for bigger things? He just tosses him. Meanwhile, Chris working on Corbin. Had him in a position where he should have submitted, but didn't. Chris using his uppercuts and fists to make light work of Corbin so far. Jax back in the ring, though. Drop kick must have barely brushed him to break it up. Turns him over, though, and Jax breaks that up. Surprised Chris hasn't turned to face him, and that will be his undoing. Down with a German suplex. Austin back to his feet. 2 men down, 2 men up. Oh, Jax was going to go for the gore, but Austin catches him and knocks him down. Chris wobbly. Hardly moving. Corbin's going to catch him because of it. Picks him up. He's got him where he wants him. Down he goes. Corbin now getting ready to do his move. Austin trying to power himself back up again. Big Pele kick connects. And Jax just turns around, catches Austin, who's still in a daze. Body slam. Oh, and Chris takes a walloping there. 1, 2, 3, and the Pack with the victory with emphasis as Jax wheelbarrow slams Austin while Corbin picks up the victory after doing a number with that DDT onto Chris. And so it is the Pack that walk away from this confrontation the winners. I have to say, this was a hard-fought one, but the Pack are dangerous. And they have proven in the past they are former tag team champions 2-time. And they will be wanting to parlay that into a shot back for the titles once more at some point down the road here. British Union, of course, are the next team up when it comes to that. They were able to win a number 1 contendership match. But now we are getting down towards the end of our matches here tonight. We have 2 more after this one, and this one is a triple threat between Goose, Avalos, and Donnie. And then we will have our semi-main event between Webby and Kurt for the D&D Championship. All right, here we go. Hope you're ready for this one. First out, it is Avalos.
Making his way to the ring from the United States of America, weighing in at 260 pounds, Shay!
All right. been a hard road for Avalos lately. His drive to win the DCW Championship came to nothing in 2 matches, unfortunately for him, as Webby got the better of him both times. And now it's Donnie coming out.
And his opponent, first, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 245 pounds, Dawn.
Donnie himself would love nothing better than to get back at a title contention spot. He's been struggling lately. But don't count him out by any stretch of the imagination. This is a guy who could easily be a DCW champion soon. Next one, and our final competitor is Goose.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 267 pounds, Goose.
I'm gonna fix that entrance. There's something I want to do with it, which doesn't work quite yet. But we'll get it worked out. So here he comes. Not involved with any of the unprofessionals tonight, but definitely has an axe to grind with them. The winner of this match will take on the DCW champion very soon. Goose, that's right. Goose has got the crowd riled up and ready to go. And we're about to get underway. And the bell is rung, and here we go. Whoop. And Donnie just comes in and clocks Avalos while he was crossing towards Goose. Goose just backs off. Ooh, Pele kick connects. Goose more than happy to wait for this one. Goose, though, does capture Donnie, gets him up, down he goes. Goose content to just sort of pick up the scraps rather than fighting straight up. Atomic drop. And that hurts. But again, there's Goose to come in. And he takes Avalos and puts the pressure on him early. And then sets him up on the top rope. And then he's in the tree of woe. Miss by Donnie there. Pele kick does connect onto Goose. Turns him around now. He's got him where he wants him. Looking to take... Oh, and then drops him on his head. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Avalos trying to get himself psyched up. Getting back in before things get too out of hand for him. Waiting on things to work out here. And he just clobbers Donnie and then clobbers Goose. And down goes Goose. Out of the ring. Avalos jumping and connecting. But Goose didn't take the brunt of that. It was Avalos who did. And now Goose trading slide-ins and outs while working on Avalos. He gets back into the ring again as Donnie slides in. They continue to kind of go around. Now Goose slides in again. Donnie slides out again. Back in they go again. Avalos locked up by both men now, and they tag team him. Oh, but then immediately Donnie turns on Goose. Boots connecting. Goose in trouble. Down he goes. Avalos now in a dragon. Oh, slam. That's a hard maneuver to do. Then a DDT from Goose connects. Donnie in trouble now, possibly. And Avalos down and out. Picks him up. Slam. Backbreaker. Out rolls Donnie. Now Avalos in trouble. Kick to the midsection. He's got him set up. He's up. And it is into the turnbuckle. Power like jackknife slam. Looking to go for the pin. He does. 1, 2. No, not a 2. Donnie slides back in to prevent any other attempts. Avalos avoids that, though. Rolled up, calf crusher time, but locked up in the ropes. Missed on that strike, Avalos did. And Donnie catches him. Wrenches his leg, which took his knee out of place, and then kicks him in the midsection. Pinning attempt now. 1. No. Donnie trying to get advantages here on Avalos. Avalos in trouble. Donnie turns to Goose, but Goose catches him. Takes him up and suplexes him. Over goes Donnie. Now Donnie comes back up to the edge of the ropes and now catches Goose. Puts him up in a powerbomb and down he goes. Goose rolling, and he's out. Avalos now in control. Going for it. Is it gonna be that? Yeah, well, he comes down hard. Here we go, pinning attempt. 1, 2. Whoa, Donnie kicks out just barely. Goose waiting for his opportunity, catches Avalos, turns his back on him, which was a mistake. High cross body takes him down. Kick to the midsection. Now he's got him where he wants him. Oh! Bit of a different sort of jawbreaker, but that seemed to cause as much damage to Avalos as it did Goose. Now Donnie's got him. Over he goes. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3. And Donnie with the victory. So Donnie picks up the win. And Avalos taken down before he could actually put pressure onto Donnie. Goose unable to follow up. And Donnie able to get the job done. And once again, he's in contention for a title shot down the road. Styles clash for the victory.
Here is your winner, Dawn.
So Donnie picks up the win here. Will he get a shot at the title? That becomes the question for this gentleman, and we'll have to see. And now it is that time. It is our semi-main event. It is Kurt from the Dangerous Alliance, accompanied by Dave versus Webby for the DCW Championship. Two men who have been on a collision course for the last 3 weeks. Ever since Kurt beat Webby in a one-on-one confrontation, they have been mixing and matching and duking it out, both in tag matches and singles matches. And here we go. We're about to find out which member of which team will get the victory. Will Webby be able to hold on to the title he won back in June? Or will Kurt finally take that belt away from him? Be the first person to do it since Austin.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
That's a fact, Jack. That's right. Kurt coming in all business as always. His partner in crime, Dave, both of them wearing their tag titles as they come to the ring. While this is a champion versus champion match, both titles are not on the line in this match. And here comes the champion. The Angry Panda himself, a man who has held the DCW Championship for a very long time, the longest reigning singles champion in DCW. It's Webby. He has dominated Goose, he's dominated the Brawler, he's dominated Avalos, Austin, and now can he gain the win against Kurt? We're about to find out. I'm gonna knock the flannel off of him. Nice, Kurt.
Introducing the challenger from Aurora, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is one half of the Tag Team Champions, Kurt.
Stare in a mud hole.
The champion from New Hampshire, weighing in at 272 pounds. He is the World's Heavyweight Champion, Pat Webster.
Webby, confident as always, coming in by himself, not accompanied by any other person. You have to know that he feels confident, and Kurt, acknowledging the title, is ready to go, and we are one bell ring away from getting underway, everyone. This match will be quite the affair between these two. We know Kurt can beat him, but can he beat him when it matters? Kicks by Webby start off the match. Webby is a deadly force in these pay-per-view events. He is undefeated for the last 4 months. Last 5 months, sorry. It's just a question, can he continue that run of terror? Ever since he won Royal Revolution, Webby's record is pretty darn good. Come on, Kurt, take that green shite off the belt. Kurt, using a little vicious tactic there, takes Webby, goes after him. This is a regular match. There's no there's disqualifications, there's countouts, there's all the usual things. So they have to win it in the ring, and they have to win it by pinfalls or submission. If Kurt wants the belt, he must gain the victory. And down he goes with a slam. Why do I just stare at him, Lo? All right. Kurt trying to fight back, but so far the champ is dominating, as he has done on many occasions lately, especially. Lifting up Kurt. Kurt in trouble now. Wrenching on his back. Sat down hard. Now Webby is taken down. Kurt with a boot. Probably the most vital portion of Kurt's arsenal is his feet. The Black Mass, his finisher, comes out of his boot, and it is deadly if it connects. German suplex sends Kurt down again. Webby dragging him towards the middle of the ring. Picking him up. He's going to slam him again here. And down he goes. Just tosses him like he's nothing. And now he's picking him up again. He's racking his leg. And then he puts him into some sort of crippling move. Kurt fights out of it. Finally picks up the champ, throws him over, and down he goes. Stands up, and then comes in with a clothesline. Kurt finally back in this match. Catches Webby, trips him. Kurt rearing himself up, trying to get himself into this match, trying to take the champion down. Webby down on the mat, gets picked back up by Kurt. He's still dazed, and it's a cutter. And down he goes again. Kurt, opportunity here if he just goes for the pin, but he doesn't. And then he gets slogged in the mouth. Dragged back towards the middle of the ring. Turning him over. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Kurt kicks out. RKO out of nowhere. Down he goes. Kurt in trouble now. Webby picking him up. He'd had a little bit of dominance, but now it's all come apart again. Slammed as the champ stands over him. Webby's offense and his aggression are always on point. German slam. And another. Third one coming. And down he goes again. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oh, Kurt kicking out at 2. Webby thought he had him there. Panda thought it was over. He's waiting on Kurt to get back to his feet. Kurt is wobbly. Now he's got him in a headlock. Looks like he's going to pick him up for the Panda Slam. He's got him up. This could do it. This could be all she wrote. Pin. 1, 2. Kurt kicks out of the Panda Slam. Wow. Wrenching on the neck. Kurt needs to fight back. He needs to get back into this match. If he's got to have any chance, he's got to recover here quickly. But so far, as I say that, he fires back. European uppercut connects. Back down he goes. His own German suplex connecting. dragging the champion into the center of the ring. Kurt rolls him over, goes for a quick cover. 1. No. Champion standing on his, trying to get to his feet, but Kurt blocks that. Overhead slam. Now he's waiting for Webby to get to his feet. What's he going to do? Catches him with the black mass. It's a pinning attempt here. Is this it? 1. Webby kicks out at 1. Both of them avoid the other's finisher and recover to get back to their feet. But Webby's down again. Kurt gets him up, locks the arm, twisting on it now, wrenching down on it. Webby in trouble. The champ probably in the worst trouble he's been in for a while. Certainly since Austin, I would argue. He's in deep trouble. Knees coming in hard. Picked up. But Webby now regains his composure, reverses. German suplex. Kurt now down. Kurt in trouble, being dragged towards the center of the ring. Dave trying to cheer on his man. Picked up. Down he goes. Kurt out on his back, but no. Oh, kick to the midsection. Picks him up again. Looks like he's going to do it again. He does. Webby just booting Kurt in between the ribs there. Kick to the midsection again. Going to pick him up one more time. It's another slam attempt. Kurt needs to get away from these. Down he goes again. So far, he hasn't been able to reverse his way out of it. Opportunity here, but the champ has got him. German suplex. It's once again that time where he goes to that place and he just levels him with 3 more Germans. Is this it? Has the champ done enough? Pin. Rushing over now. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Kurt kicks out again. Webby can't believe it. He's in shock, holding his head in utter amazement. He knows he needs to pull off something special. Kurt in deep trouble. It looks like it. It is. It's the Panda Slam for a second time. Down he goes. Is this it now? 1, 2, 3. And Kurt cannot fight back. And 2 Panda Slams. And the better part of 6 German suplexes. And in a surprising move, Kurt offers a hand of friendship, of all things. Unusual. Nonetheless, Webby may stare at that one a little weird. But there we go. He is our champion once again. He continues to reign supreme. No, I know. I don't know why your character did that. It baffles me. All right, here we go. It's Rage in the Cage time as Tamara takes on Brenna for the DCW Women's Champion. Can she win back the title she lost 2 months ago? Or will Brenna finally put an end to this challenger once and for all? Either way, this battle will decide who is the champion of the Women's Federation. The Women's Division, even. Who will have bragging rights after this one? This one is truly hell to pay.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the Women's World Championship.
And first out, it is Tamara. Yeah, it wasn't a bad match, Kurt. I mean, honestly, it was better than the one that the Brawler was in with Webby the other day, the other pay-per-view, where he just basically got posted the entire match. You actually got off a few finishers. Or a finisher. So in comes Tamara. She's had a couple of opportunities here to try and get her belt back. She has not been able to do it. And this is her chance, her time, her one opportunity to take the belt back that she held for so many months. Yeah, well. All right, here we go. It's Brenna, our champion, roaring and ready to go and about to enter the ring in our main event of the evening. Can she pull off the victory? I wanted to do the corner move, but then lined up much cool move, but hard to do sometimes. Yeah, some of the finishers and some of the signature moves can be a little difficult if they're not positioned right. Sometimes that's why I've noticed the wrestlers, when somebody's down, they're so busy wanting to do that move that they just stand there waiting for the person to get up. And so the person will recover and be able to reverse it immediately. All right, here we go. Which of these two ladies will exit this cage as champion? This cage has a roof. There is no getting out. There's no climbing over the top. They will fight to the death or to the pin.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the original gangsta, Pom.
There she is. The challenger ready to go.
Introducing the champion from Valhalla. She is the Women's World Champion, the Barbarian.
Brenna has the belt. For those of you who may not know, once again, if you're new, Brenna is a character from Dungeons and Distractions, our D&D podcast. Thus the barbarian part. Cage is lowered. Bell is rung. The champion comes out with a clothesline and a roll right out of the gate. Arm work by Brenna. Now the question we always have in these matches, especially when they're women's matches, are they going to use the cage to any advantage, or will the entire match just happen in the ring? It's something of a weird anomaly, I have noticed anyway, is that it's very difficult in these matches for women to actually do what you normally do in these matches, because the WWE, in their wisdom of this game, don't generally have them do anything. But then, as we've noted before, last man standing matches, which are one of the most exciting matches in reality, are one of the most boring in this universe. Still think she needs a finisher like a running axe handle smash. Ah, right. I mean, that's a good idea. I can't actually remember what her finisher is at the minute. Takes her down there. Brenna celebrating. Crowd not very happy with her. They don't love the champion. Kicks her over. Knee to the back. If she can do damage here, this will go a long way to leading towards victory. And she stomps on the arm. Of course, the referee can do 0 in this match. Everything's legal, pretty much. Pinning attempt. 1. I think it was an arm bar, maybe. Yeah. Brenna picking her up. Knee to the face. The #1 contender not in good shape at the beginning of this match. Right out the gate, she took a big hit, and it's been trouble ever since. And now Brenna using the momentum and the pressure to put 2. Tamara kicking out just barely. Remember, they had the Woman match, which was brutal, but led to Brenna leading pretty much all the way through, which gave her the championship. Then they had their match last month, which was a ladder match that ended up with Brenna getting the ladder after Tamara took a massive risk leaping off of it that more or less backfired. And ever since then, these two ladies have been still locked in this contention between the two of them. 1, 2. Brenna kicks out at 2. What can Tamara do? She needs to make use of the world around her, make use of the cage, but instead she's going for a disarmer. She's got it locked down, but Brenna immediately gets out of it and pushes Tamara off of her. Tamara's thrown into the corner turnbuckle. That was the move I liked, spinning thing. Yeah. That Samoan slam spinning deal-a-mahoo. Now, Tamara recovering. Brenna in trouble. Taken down. Clotheslines aplenty incoming. And then that hip attack sends her down. Brenna gasping for breath as she wobbles to her feet now. But she's going to go down again. Another suplex sends Brenna down. Are the agents, or the Abyss of Eternity, going to hold both belts again? That's the question. And over Brenna goes off the ropes. Tamara waiting for her to stand up. Disarmer applied, but immediately Brenna gets away from it. Pushes Tamara over, stands back up. Coming in, they collide once more. A lot of physical, technical work going on so far between these two ladies. Working on the arms, legs, everything they can. Chopping at that tree. Knocks her down. Tamara comes in, boot to the face, grinding it into the chest now, and then drops another one. Brenna came out of the corner, but not for long. Knees come down hard. She's in trouble. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champion incredibly quickly, and in a match in a way I did not expect, as Tamara able to regain control, you might say. I don't know if she really ever did, but the champ surprised and taken out by the challenger, who came in with a game plan and just worked all the limbs that she could, made things as difficult as she could, and just wore the champion out. And so now we have a new women's champion for the second time. Or is it the third? I believe it's the third time, actually. Tamara is our DCW Women's Champion. And with that, we have reached the end of Hell to Pay, and it was a quick one. For sure, by comparison to previous pay-per-views, which have gone on for another hour, this one is over, everybody. Thank you all for coming along. Be sure to join us for Blast and Attitude next week, leading to All or Nothing in November. All right.